So good to see you. Happy Tuesday. I am slaying it today. I don't know about you guys. If you're slaying it, oh no, that's not the right receipt. That's the right receipt. Okay, perfect. Let me just get myself set. This was the lowest grocery bill I've had in years, is what I feel like. This is the lowest grocery bill I've had in years. This is funny. It says let's recycle on paper. This is amazing. Okay, this is the lowest grocery haul in years. I'm super excited to see everybody. I'm super excited for this grocery haul. You can't hear me? Oh no. Can you hear me now? If you can hear me, give me a yes or a thumbs up or let me know. I'm gonna give it a minute before we start. That's exactly why we got in here. Oh my gosh, Kitty's running for his food. I'm gonna make sure that everybody can hear me. Here we go, here we go. How's everybody doing on a scale of 1 to 5? 1 is not doing it. 5 is I'm slaying it. I wanna know if you guys are slaying it or if you're at a 1. Let me know where you're at this morning. I'm gonna give it a minute for everybody to get in here. I said 10 o'clock, but I wanted to get in early so people can see. I'm learning. You need to see like my picture or something says I'm live. It's me. It's Tuesday. I can't wait to slay this with everybody. 1 to 5. 1 is it's just another manic Tuesday. Get it? That's not a song. That's just crazy. 5, awesome. I love this. Are you ready for this week's class? Because it's going to be pro batch cooking. We're really going to lay out how we set up our refrigerator. We're doing mac and cheese. We're going to have greens. We're going to have beans. We're going to have everything to make this easy. Most people think they need recipes, but really this is about repetition. That's how come we're down 2,557 pounds. Plantspiration, you guys, preventing and reversing disease, slaying it. Good morning. It's so good to see everybody. Wow, this is awesome. This is incredible. Okay, so this is probably the lowest grocery bill I've had yet. And somebody gave me a really great compliment this week. I hear this, but I just want to say, hearing people say, I love watching you bring home the same groceries every week, but you get in class and you see how we can expand them. I've got a couple things in here I'm going to talk about, but let's get this party started. You guys, I'm Stephanie Ignafo, somatic lifestyle medicine practitioner. I teach people how to prevent and reverse disease, plant interventionist. Let's get this going. Okay, so, and don't forget, we're going to guess this grocery haul. You know, before I get started, I just want to remind everybody, this is where this all started, okay? This was Stephanie. My heaviest was 280 and my lowest was 200 maybe. You know what I mean? This is when I was doing good. And let me tell you what, the reason why I'm out here doing this every day, the reason why I'm volunteering my time is because health is my currency. I started feeling so good. I could not wait to show everybody else what I did. And I did this without going to the gym. I did this with those weights right there. I think they were 5 or 8 pound weights, you guys. It started with this, what I brought home from the grocery store. So let's get going. In tomorrow night's class, I decided I'm going to make my Buddha bowls that I make every week for us. It's an anchor meal. I've got some tomatoes. One of these boxes of tomatoes are going to be just for me to eat because it's a snacky. And the other one here is going to be how we're going to batch cook this stuff and get it ready. Batch cooking, you know, I know everybody thinks you have to have all these containers and you have to have all this meals separated and all. No, let me show you how to really make it easy, okay? Without the diseasey. I was walking by these and I was like, I could really go for a treat. Blueberries. I'm going to shovel these in my mouth. This is the kind of stuff you can eat your plants off with. Phytonutrients, super simple, easy, no decision making, no decision fatigue. Here's what you've got. That's all you need. You know what I'm saying? Oh, come on. Why not get more treats for your body? This is the stuff your body loves. Fiber, okay? This is how people are losing weight. They keep it nice and easy without the diseasey. I don't want to hear about it. I forgot my bag, so I had to use one of these. These are the Cosmic Crisp apples. I have been obsessed. People at Plantspiration are eating 3 apples a day, and what do you know? They're slaying it. Even though I said the health report was 2,557, I've probably got another 7 pounds of text just coming in today. So keep that going, okay? That's how we slay. These lemons, I put them in juices. I mostly put them on my kale. I mostly massage lemon in my kale. You're watching while you're walking. Oh, winning. I mean, winning. This is so straight up winning. You know what else is winning? We're making easy breakfast. We're setting our refrigerator up in tomorrow night's class. We're going to be doing some oats. When I look at all the people crushing it at Plantspiration, it appears as though oats seem to be in a lot of their stuff. I've also got bok choy. It's nice to have a variety, but we also don't want to be overwhelmed with stuff. So I'm going to talk about that bok choy. We're going to see. I hope that's not a bug in here. I know it happens, but that's all it takes to ruin it for me for the day. Broccoli. How many of you guys have broccoli in your refrigerator right now? Give me a B. Give me a B if you've got broccoli right now. This is all about a strategy, you guys, not a struggle. This is all about a strategy. If you've got broccoli in your refrigerator, give me a B right now. Oh, these babies. You could eat these all day long. Cucumbers. They're a vegetable. They're great to have. It's not just cucumbers on a plate. It's everything to make it great. I'm going to show you tomorrow night. We're not dieting over here. It's not news, okay? Diet culture is over. That's what I'm saying. That's why everybody's slaying it over here. Diet culture is over. We've got avocados because we're not dieting. Remember, we're just eating our plants off. Oh, look at these bad boys. We've got some grapes in the house. Easy to choose. When you've got a setup that you can see, that's how you are successful. Not just for you, but you'll see. Okay, so tomorrow night I'm going to be making some sauces really quick. What do you know? I've got something in a package because I'm all about keeping it easy, keeping it simple. Decision fatigue, that's a real thing. So we're going to knock that out. I love these on those bags of salad. You know, I've got another one in here, you guys. And don't forget to guess this grocery hill. And for everybody, grocery haul. And if you're just getting in here right now, I want to know on a scale of 1 to 5. 1 is forget about it. I'm not doing it today. And 5 is I am slay. The usual, the same stuff I'm bringing home every week. And this may surprise everybody. But I'm going to say this. I don't generally eat this. I want to eat the most. I'll eat a banana. I'll eat some more vegetables. I'll eat a bag of lettuce. I don't really go to town on this. Once in a while, I have it just to let people know. I'm just kind of letting you guys know what's going on in my life. How I kept 100 pounds off. How I keep slaying it over here. I mostly go for this stuff, okay? The beans, the cannellini beans. I love these beans to have on stock. You know, as we go through the core foods in the grocery store, the produce department, okay? Then we've got these add-on things or beans, you know what I mean? We can put these on everything. They're great for sauces. They're great for baking. They're great for just rinsing and draining. That's why I've got more of these. Got to wash my dishes too. I love washing dishes. I love putting the music on and washing the dishes. Amy, we got to get some broccoli in there, baby. We got to get you feeling like $1,000,000. If you've got broccoli in your refrigerator, this is great. I'm going to be making cheese tomorrow, the best cheese, the Plantspiration cheesy without the diseasey. I want to remind people to keep it easy. And this is the stuff that gets those broccolis down. What else do I have? Onions. I'm sure one of these is going to be for a wrap. And this other one is probably going to be for a wrap too, okay? There we go. Oh, sorry, John. I just realized I forgot the lavash. Slay it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So I've got some of this tofu. We're going to be making some sauces of the silken tofu. This is one of our favorite brands right here of this tofu. Love it. We basically do these tofu cubes almost every day. We're going to set you up in tomorrow night's class for your refrigerator to look like a Plantspiration refrigerator. That's basically what we're doing. Yeah, with macaroni and cheese, Buddha bowls, and a breakfast that is going to be off the hook. More of the silken stuff right here. Soy's been shown to fight cancer, to regulate your hormones, to make you feel good. If you are being mindful of your fat content, then you want to maybe keep soy a little bit on the down low, but it's great for us, okay? We can find that balance. We put this in our oats all the time. This is soy milk. You could put it in your coffee if that's what you're doing. It's great for everything. I would get a soy milk in the house, more soy milk. You know, every week, this is what I'm thinking, bringing home the same groceries every week. What could I possibly say that's going to get these guys to go, you know what? I'm going to bring home the same groceries every week. This is still exciting to me 14 years later to say, look at how I'm eating. This is how I'm doing it. It's automatic. It's a system. You know what I'm saying? And I broke out of the system that kept me sick every single day. Peas. Did I mention that there's protein in everything? But there's definitely more protein in peas. I love my peas on my pasta. You see me do it almost every week. Peas, cashew Parmesan cheese, please. It's the best. Little red pepper flake, little red, they didn't break open. Yay. This is a great backup. When you've got a backup in your freezer, it's almost like even if you don't have time to whip together what you already have or you don't have a taste for it, you could just get some black beans or some pinto beans, heat this up, throw some vegetables in it, one and done. It's not about a recipe. It's about a routine. You know what I mean? It's about a routine. It's time to break out the blueberries. So I don't know about you guys, but this is like candy. I will just take a bowl of these and sit there and they're just a great snack. They melt on my bike ride. They melt in your mouth, but not in your hands. Is that how that goes? Same for those. Same for those. Okay, I'm not gonna break this one open today, but I eat this whole bag. I take the little package out, I eat the whole bag. I put hummus on it, maybe a little avocado, and everything bagel seasoning. That's what I love on my sauce, my salads. So I'm gonna be testing something out with you guys tomorrow night. We've got some seasonings here because we're gonna be making some sauces, okay? I had to sit there and read the ingredients a little bit. I don't know why they have to put milk and crap and everything, but we're gonna make this easy. I've got another bag of these. I'm gonna eat one of these for sure today, one of these tomorrow, and I'm gonna show you guys how to get this refrigerator set up. This is also a workout. Do you see this? It's like everything I do squats, I do lunges to the bathroom, I do squats when I'm doing laundry. It all matters. I've got these carrots right here. I love to shred them up. I love to eat them up. We love these raw bowls that we make every week. Look at all this food. Every single thing that I just whipped out here, all you can eat. We're not dieting. I also almost think about doing this recipe tomorrow night too. These shredded cabbages, I don't know, cabbages. These are baby Barbie lettuces. That's what these are, little baby Barbie lettuces. These are Brussels sprouts. I love Brussels sprouts. I've got an amazing recipe I'm going to make sure my group gets to make these Brussels sprouts. I love this food. I love it. This food, it saved my life. I told you I forgot my bags, but that didn't stop me from getting this cabbage. I'm going to chop up my cabbage with tomorrow night's class. We're going to talk about batch cooking whole grains, batch cooking greens, making sure you've got your beans and lentils. And I'm also going to show you what I'm going to prep tonight in the group. This is how I prep up when I get the cabbages in. Shred the cabbage, shred the carrots, cut up some broccolis, nice and easy. We're also going to be talking about sweet potatoes tomorrow night and the glorious amount of ways that you could use them. But the most important way to use them is you put them in either the oven or the microwave and you get these set up. You could eat all you want of these. You could eat these for breakfast with blueberries. That's how somebody in here is crushing it. You could eat it with your lunches. You could eat it with cheese over it. I'm going to make this nice and easy. Decision fatigue. That's when you're so overwhelmed with information that you don't even know where to begin. That's what we stop doing here. We make it easy. Okay, we've got those. What else do we have? Dun, 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 dun. You know what that means, right? Please tell me that you know what that means if I'm doing that. What do you think I'm breaking out? What do you think? Put it in the chat. Let me take a drink of water since that's where we're at. I don't know about you guys, but I'm having a great day. I get to wake up and I get to see people slaying it in the group. Isn't that inspiring, watching people posting all this great food, talking about how great they're doing, walking while they're talking, going outside, feeling more confident, breaking old habits. That's right, Mary. Winner, winner, no chicken for dinner. How could we not have greens in the refrigerator? How many of you guys have kale in the refrigerator? If you do, give me some K's, okay? Because this is okay with me. You could eat all you want of this. We love putting kale in our smoothies every day. We eat it sweet, okay? So I can make kale taste sweet. And tomorrow night, we're gonna show you how to easily build it in a bowl and how you don't even need to cook it or steam it or do anything to it to have it steamed for lunch. Yeah, crazy, right? The greens. We all need the greens. So right here, I've got some broccoli, I've got some bok choy, I've got Brussels sprouts, I've got cabbages, I've got kale. See the trend? See the trend that I'm doing every week? It's easy, and I'm gonna show you how to do it too. Look at that. That kale is beautiful. Did you see that, big boy? Spinach, nice. Sometimes spinach is a little bit weaker than kale. That's why I go with the kale. But I love spinach too. Look at Popeye knew what he was talking about, don't you think? He opened up a can of whoopings, and it wasn't with meat, okay? It was with spinach. They've been trying to tell us for a long time. Onions, these onions go great on everything, from a sweet potato to a baked potato to chopped potatoes to on top of lettuces. It's just something I keep every week because on top of tofu scrambles, if I want to whip one of those out. Onions are great. We are down to the last bag. And I just want to tell you guys, almost 14 years, and it's still going strong. This is how I did this with grocery hauls like this. Because when you eat the good food, you get in a good mood, and it makes you want to do the lunges. It makes you want to pick up the weights for 5 minutes. Because if I can do it, that's why I'm out here. Because if I can do it, I know you can do it. And that's what everybody's doing. What is this? Mississippi Department of Agriculture. These sweet potatoes were grown, stored, and inspected in a weevil-free area of Mississippi. Thank you. I don't want weevils in my house. If you guys have ever had to deal with those, you know what those are? You don't want it. I'm not done. Hold on. I've got my second favoriteest thing, bananas. These are cheap. These are easy. These are sustainable. They're attainable. And when you put those babies on repeat, decision fatigue is over. Over. We are the plant slaying, banana eating herbivores. That's what we are. More bananas. You can make banana ice cream. You could make a banana, what are they called? Banana splits. You could do any of that stuff with this food. I'm just excited that it wasn't that much today. Anybody want to take a guess? Ooh, you guys are close. Ooh, you guys are close. I kept it super easy. Because I was intentional when I went to the grocery store. I stayed in the core area. I got the stuff that I needed add-ons to. Simple things that I could put on repeat and things that I could take in a hurry, like frozen rice or cans of beans. That's how you do it. The total is $180.70. I think that's pretty awesome because that's a lot of food. And I'm going to show you tomorrow night exactly how to make. You could batch prep for a week. You could batch prep for a week with stuff like this. I want to cook once, eat for 2-3 days. That's how we do it. Yeah. See, and if I wanted to, I could do better at it, but I get a little excited in the store. I'm going to eat all the blueberries I want. I want to eat all the kale I want. I'm going to eat all this stuff, and I'm going to show you how we do it tomorrow night. We're making mac and cheese, the real deal, not the diet food, the comfort food, the things that have been getting people at Plantspiration through it for years, crushing it, okay? We're also going to be making my favorite macro bowls. Everybody asks me all the time, what's the dressing? What are you guys doing all the time? So I'm going to show you exactly how we slay it, working our butts off, enjoying life, roller skating, riding our bike, playing guitars. All of that is because we're doing it like this, okay? It's not about a recipe. It's about repetition. And you know what else it's about? It's about feeling good. It's about trusting the system. And if there's anywhere that you want to trust that this works to lose weight, prevent and reverse disease, it's at Plantspiration. This is where we slay. And you guys are going to have a great day. Down 2,557 pounds and counting. So everybody on YouTube, get in here because there's nothing like it on the planet. Okay, there it is. Eat your plants off, you guys, for the animals, the planet, and yourself. Okay, and that's how we do it. Love you. Don't forget to drink some water, and of course, go text somebody you love. It feels good. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow night in class.